Hi guys, so another video again. This is my first time to make again for I guess 1 month or more than. So I'm I'm just thinking if I'm going to make this video or not, but I guess I am because I'm saying something, and of course some quiet message is not that quite easy to get, only now that I connected something. I'm going to connect this from the first angel that betrayed God. They only say betrayed God because she is different. Yes, from I have told you that that first angel is a woman actually. The energy is female, feminine. The first angel that God made is a female. And the demon or the Satan that we are saying is only based on human. They only invented that one. But that first angel's energy is only courageous, confident to say whatever it wanted. So it is, they say it's a betrayal. And some of the angels are the same. So she is different from all. So before coming in this earth, well, some quite message you can get from movies, just like watching Chinese movies actually. Those life essence. You know when God tied there is something that they are, what do they call that one, a soul or life essence or spirit, or it's like if that God died, there's something shimmering or light that coming out from the body, then the body will disappear, but that one you can acquire that one, and sometimes they put it in a container or just acquire it through their magic. Then later on, if the because they have a, to make that god alive again, they have a culture, right, or some tools or etc that they will make that god be alive again, like the gemstones or an area or a sword or etc. You know, Chinese movies, they know actually, but they cannot, they just put it in a way of a story of god. Then humans, there are two kinds of humans, right? The demon and the normal human. Demon, which is they can be a human in features, or they can change their features in an animal or nature feature, butterfly, flower, etc. So the highest are god. It's three kinds, right? So they just base it like that. So maybe that person that made that a fact or story is not quite still got to the point where that person understand everything from the healing or any situation or vision or psychic. That's why they made it an story or fiction, I can say, or fairy tale. We can say that's a fairy tale, but it is still based on the spiritual than physical, through God, through culture also. But if we put it through the real story of, because I said I'm talking about the first angel and God, because it's not actually given from the Bible itself. It was only based on how the earth was made. So yes, exactly. God saw a space that is very empty, and realized that I think I'm going to use this space for something. Then the angels beside him is starting to betray his side, getting more. I can say because of jealousy, envy also. So this first angel, yeah, it's a woman. Then I'm not just talking about imagination. Through the vision, psychic, and message that comes, a plot and connection to everything that comes. So I'm not, everything that I say is not, uh, I'm not making it as because that's the heaviest part of sins also, making a story of lie. So just connections. So all that I've said is a connection of the vision itself. So that's it. That space then it made it the sun earth. So every person that, so Adam and Eve, right? So there are four kinds, I can say. of souls from the angels that is being. Oh no, no, it's only one soul from that angel that. So it was all scattered. The essence of that first angel is scattered from the all over the world. That world, I mean the earth and the natures and animals and the four elements and those two people that God made, Adam and Eve, and the tree. And it has a connection also about that snake that came towards Adam and Eve. It's like the personality of the snake is the manipulation itself. The tree is the knowledge of that first angel, because it's different from the others. The knowledge is more broad, I can say. And of course, God is more knowledgeable, so He knows that one. So it's all a plot from the very beginning until this present, until future. There are some quite, I can say, being changed from the plan, but to God is always advanced, I can say, and see the benefits of that. So in some stories, right, like movies or some stories of people, they are saying you can change your faith, but in some ways, I can say you can your faith is straight, but sometimes you can go astray, but still your faith is there. So it can lead, instead of getting faster, sometimes because of our for once only, those unkind purposes of people that self-centered, because of that their faith is being strayed off and reincarnated again. Then or sometimes because of their sins that they never realize to make a change in their life, straight away the path of hell. So we have different kinds of hell, as I have said also, right? We have physical hell, we have earth hell, we have land when we die, that's hell also, and that final hell. So life is like that. It's all because of our decisions. That's why. So why God came here as Jesus Christ? Half of his, I can say, soul, of course, and as I've said, the first angel's soul is scattered. So, but the start of every angel that betrayed God, because even in his side as being the angel and the creator, every angel really hates someone, as people is also. There are one people or one person, I can say one people. People are many. One person hates. I can say one hates many, right? One against many. So I guess they feel jealousy. Some angels feel. I mean that jealousy to that angel. That's why they plot something to make that angel betrayed. But there are, when God and that first angel talk before coming in this earth, that angel says, I will make you sure, our loving God, that even your creators is against you also. And make sure, because even God make us actually, what do we call that one? Nice. What do we call that one? Wait, that word. It's pure. As Jesus Christ or God says, that evil kind that people or my angel does, that evil or etc. It's quite mysterious. It comes in a way. So you can use that evil through courage and confidence actually. You'll just reverse it. As if I said to my other one of my videos, good and bad can come together. And that bad is our courage and confidence to fight for the truth, to fight for yourself, because fighting yourself is a bad, as they say, right? Because that's the truth. Whatever we put it reverse, upside down, or any positions, it is how it is. So that's it for coming in this earth, because they have words. They have anagram. Oh my gosh, that to prove something, or as being the angel, you have to be humble, as they also always say also. But that angel already proved it, that from the beginning he is already humbled, and just telling the truth, because it's quite, she is different from all. It's like being a black sheep. Yeah, she is only a black sheep. So God told this first angel, or I can say he knows, but it's a plot for other angels also, because everything is equal, as they say. Even though that first angel is, he made it as a first right hand in his side, right one. This is the right. Yeah, whatever, whatever, which is the right, right side. So it's a plot for the angels that God created. I mean, also to understand something also, because I guess because of jealousy and envy from that first angel, they are betraying one another also, as God is from the story of that Chinese movies. It's quite some realistic actually. It is something how they are having a conversation on heaven, I can say, with God, even them, even as humans. It's like that. The different thing is they have power, I can say, but they cannot use to humans, as it says also in the story of this Chinese series or movies, etc., or those fictions. So that's how I get from that those messages. And just saying like, how are you still saving the first angel? In fact, it proves that it doesn't want it anymore. It's like that's I'm vibing the energy that it wanted to end everything, but God is it's like you're having a conversation, because the intuition itself also is. So those who are different from their family or from a community or etc. Their bloodline is from the first angel, I can say. Those chosen ones. Because that first angel is still the best, I can say. That's what I understand from that. Because she is still the best, I can say. Can understand God's plan. So God agreed what he agreed of before that first angel came in this earth, and they make it as maybe one, some people knows it the truth, or and make it as an antichrist actually. But that energy of the first angels became antichrist if the personality of the person is, I can say, arrogant, self-centered, etc. It only knows its own power. There's no we on it. So it's already manifested that it's all already end. So from the rest of the angels that came in this earth, because of their betrayal of God or sins to God, it's up to them to change who they are. Because who actually betrayed God from the very beginning, it's not the first angel. It's like she is only fighting for its own rights. The pressure, I can say, that God is because you're the right. God is what's that word again? uh, you know the word for the, oh my gosh, I cannot say it the proper word, but you know what's the work of the when a king, I can say example, and has a right hand, you know, the all the trust, etc. And then the people is against that right hand of the king. It's right. So maybe few are okay with that first angel, few angels only, but most of them, even though you explain it, even in people actually, right? You explain it that we are all equal, no race is above one race or culture, but still they are proving that they are the best. That's a chaos actually. That's why there is some point that that first angel really betrayed. So I can say that she is really the bad one. Well, fighting the truth is actually they are all seeing you as the bad one. So from the beginning, that first angel is fighting its own. Sometimes because of the those bad energies that we are. There's a lot of movies that are being given to us or stories, right? That the features of that person or any feature or fantasy person or story that we are watching, that person, the pictures of that person is not that quite good, but at the end that person is the good, but the one that is looking so like angel, at the end he or she is the bad person, right? Those kinds of stories. So that first angel already repented from the very beginning, but she needed to quite prove something or help to implement a plan, I can say plan of God. So there, if an angel betrayed God or make a sin, a heavy sin, so the way only is to put here in this earth, then learn its lesson, removing all the magic, I can say, the things that it can do in the spiritual realm, fantasy, like that, those movies. Then experience human life as God experienced it through itself, also through Jesus Christ. And when Jesus Christ, this is a connection also to us all in those angels and to that first angel to hold all of us and connect us to understand God also, to vibe. But actually, even though he given himself as the Holy Spirit, every person of us, this new beginning that Jesus Christ given us, well, we are still betraying him, actually. But no excuses anymore. That's a plan. Jesus Christ, why Jesus Christ came here in this earth. We cannot deny anymore our sins. So we are already bind with Jesus Christ from the DNA itself. What else? DNA system, and that's the plot of everything. If you want to believe or not, it's up to you. So this is the end already. We cannot prove to God that our sins is always excused. Sins is sins. Jealousy or envy or whatever lust. So maybe it's quite correct also. Some angels also experience a feeling of, I'm hearing that from other posts also. From the Enoch. I once saw a movie that some angels experience lust from humans, then get to bind together, then their siblings no, the children are quite different. So I can say we are still angel, but God prohibited or got against. That's the word. Got against a spirit angel and a human being to got bind together. Maybe it's okay if you are angel and cast away from this earth because of your sins. Then bind to that human as being a human also. That's the other rules of their lives also, and our life. Well, Chinese again. I got the message from them. They are the best giver, I can say. An example, right? Like God's is against to give, and if that God, I can say God, God's, I mean, um, Peach Blossom, you know that Chinese series. The God's, one of the God, right, bind to that human girl, but then had a child, then they both together, both of them go to the human, no, it's a world, then the other gods discriminate that human, so it's also like that because it's against the law or rules or etc. So everything has limitations and boundaries, but us angels or humans are betraying it. So because the other additional plan of God also is to consider the truth of each angel or human, because realizing it, truth is evil, as they say, but evil is truth. Truth is evil, evil is truth, so it's still truth. So to make that a role of consideration, I can say he made all of these people, but are we going to go against this time also, against every time for the truth that comes? That's the matrix and cycle that cannot be cut off actually. Every angels or human is against the truth itself. So that first angel already is on his side again. So how about you? Because I have already told you that we are those angels that betrayed God in this earth to experience human life. But we are betraying him again and again. So are we going to stand from the truth or lies of illusions and delusions that we are making? So for me, I'm already starting right to stand from the truth. For against that, against seeing the truth of matrix and cycle. So good luck to you, to us. This is our last chances. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification, comment if you want, and share so that my next videos